Here's what it really means when your cat curls up with you for cuddles. When asked to think of a pet that's going to show you unconditional love and affection, most people would probably point to dogs. Cats, on the other hand, are generally known for being aloof and independent. But stereotypes don't always ring true. After all, kitties are often happy to cuddle up with their humans. And if you think that's just because they want something out of you, well, think again. Yes, here are the real reasons why cats love to curl up for cuddles. While dogs were once the first choice for a family pet, that's no longer true in some countries. Thanks to the stresses and demands of modern lifestyles, fewer and fewer people have time to look after pooches. After all, they require far more attention than cats. It's no surprise then that Moggies have taken pups' place as the most popular pet. Indeed, veterinary professor Daniel Mills told the Daily Telegraph in 2015, the domestic cat has recently passed the dog as the most popular companion animal in Europe, with many seeing a cat as an ideal pet for owners who work long hours. And therefore, more and more people are learning about the various ways in which cats show affection. However, several studies have claimed that the furry creatures don't need humans at all. For instance, one 2015 investigation found that cats don't experience separation anxiety in the same way that dogs do, so they won't panic when you leave the room or go away for a few days. This study shows that cats do not need their humans to feel safe. They don't depend on us, they look after themselves. Celia Haddon, author of several cat behavior books, told the Daily Telegraph, if they're scared a cat won't come to its owner, it'll jump on top of a wardrobe or hide under the bed. Still, apparently this doesn't mean that your cat doesn't love you. Instead, you could even look at it as a compliment. After all, if cats don't need humans to survive but choose to stick around anyway, then it becomes apparent that they must like us. Moreover, beyond that basic instinct, there are many physical ways in which cats prove their loves for their owners. In fact, there are so many ways that cats can show affection that the Guardian columnist Faye Chopin managed to list 25 of them in a 2015 article. There's no denying that some of them are inherently obvious. Licking and playful biting, for instance, would be affectionate from any animal, and cats are no different. Nuzzling into your face or chest with a gentle headbutt, meanwhile, is clearly intended to be affectionate, even if it does have the bonus of transferring the cat's pheromones to you, and therefore marking you as their own. And traits such as following you around the house or waiting by the door for you to come home are obvious signs of love. However, a few of Chopin's examples point to more subtle ways in which cats demonstrate their love for humans. For instance, she explained that cats don't meow to each other. In fact, they only meow to communicate to humans. So if your Moggy is being particularly noisy, it's because they're trying to tell you something, maybe that it loves you. But what do these apparent signs of affection really mean? Are they genuine displays of appreciation and love? Or are they in fact just ways for a cat to get you to feed them and shelter them? Well, if you daren't believe that your cat could be so mercenary, then you'll be pleased to hear that it's more likely to be the former. Figuring it out for sure is simply a case of knowing what to look for, according to cat behavior expert Carlos Siracusa. Indeed, the veterinarian told the Dodo that to understand these animals, we must use cat rules, not human rules. Yes, while those clear signs of affection do exist, there are other telltale signals that you can watch out for as well. For example, have you ever noticed your cat walking around with its tail in the air? Well, it's a signal that cats use to feel each other out. If the cat raises its tail up in response, then they can approach each other. Likewise, if a cat is lifting its tail up, that means that it's comfortable with you. Another clue that you may notice in your Moggy is the slow blink. If it makes eye contact with you and slowly narrows its eyelids, that's basically the equivalent of a kitty kiss. So, you could try doing it back. We can't promise that your pet will understand, but it can't hurt to reciprocate, right? Clearly then, there are reasons for your cat's affectionate actions, and that's no less true when it comes to literally cuddling up with you. Indeed, their touch alone is almost proof enough that cats are being genuine with their affection. Nevertheless, there are also several other reasons why cats choose to curl up with their owners. It's no secret that cats love warmth, and it's all the better if they can find that warmth from external sources. Indeed, whether they're soaking up some rays in the summer or hunkering down near a radiator in the winter, our feline friends are seldom far away from a source of heat. And there are few better than, you guessed it, humans. Your cat may also cuddle up to you simply to feel safe. Indeed, no matter how much of a natural predator cats are, they still don't want to become prey while they're sleeping. But if they're in your presence, they'll feel secure because they know that you won't let any harm come to them. And of course, cats desire comfort. After all, they sleep an average of 15 hours a day. It's no surprise then that they want to do so somewhere where they feel comfortable. Pillows and cat beds are all well and good, but humans can be even better, especially when they're already snuggled under blankets of their own, which is why you'll often wake up to find a cat laid across you. That isn't the only reason cats like to sleep on top of their owners, though. They also love the familiar, soothing scents and sounds of the human body. That slow inhale and exhale as you snooze the night away in a slow rhythm of breathing. For cats, it's the perfect lullaby. And they'll also recognize the scents that you emit, which again ties into that feeling of security and comfort. In case you hadn't clocked on yet, these are all very positive emotions and associations. So when you put them all together, it becomes obvious that yes, your cat really does adore you. Moreover, they love cuddling up to you. It means they feel safe, protected, and loved, and also gives them a warm, comfortable place to sleep. So while cats may not depend on humans in the same way that dogs tend to, it doesn't mean they don't reciprocate your affection. And when they come to curl up for cuddles, you know that deep down they really do love you. Sorry kitties, your reputation as aloof, independent creatures is at an end.